Imagine this: you're always there when someone needs help. You're the first one to pick up the phone at 3 in the morning, and the last one to ask for anything for yourself. You believe your selflessness is your greatest virtue. But why then, in a room full of people, are you ignored? Why is your opinion the least important, and your time perceived as a free resource? A deep resentment grows within you. You feel the world is unfair. But the dark truth is that people don't hate you for your kindness. They despise it. Your mind deceives you, calling weakness moral superiority. We live in captivity to the myth: be kind, and the world will respond in kind. This old belief is the main trap of your consciousness. I'm here to destroy this illusion. In reality, the psychology of the masses works differently. Your excessive helpfulness is a signal of low value. You thought you were building a relationship based on love. In reality, you're creating a system where you're expendable. Your brain is accustomed to giving to avoid conflict, but it's precisely this habit that has deprived you of your worth. Today, we'll uncover the mechanisms that turned your kindness into your own death. Insight number 1: availability inflation. Imagine a resource that's always and everywhere: air. It's vital, but no one thanks it for being there. When you're always available, when you always say yes, your value approaches zero. People only value what has a price. And price is determined by scarcity. If your help isn't worth the effort, it doesn't evoke gratitude, it becomes addictive. You've ceased to be an individual and become a function. Your mind must understand: an excess of supply kills demand. Insight number 2: the biology of aggression and respect. Deep down in our ancient brain, respect is inextricably linked to the ability to cause discomfort. This doesn't mean you have to be mean. It means you have to be dangerous in your honesty. If you can't say no, your yes is worthless. Manipulators sense your inability to protect your boundaries. For them, your kindness isn't the light of your soul, but a lack of teeth. In any communication, people first test how far they can go. And you yourself have shown them that there are no limits. Insight number 3: the trap of ethical narcissism. Often, your kindness is a hidden way to control others. You subconsciously make people indebted, hoping they will behave as you want. This is a form of manipulation that your brain disguises as holiness. But people feel this unpaid debt, and it weighs on them. To escape the guilt of being so good, they begin to devalue you. It's easier for them to declare you a holy fool than to admit their ingratitude. Your kindness is a heavy burden for others. Do you feel that bitterness in your throat? It's your true nature awakening. You realize that your confidence was sacrificed for the sake of others' comfort. You haven't lost respect. You were never respected, because they only respected your service. Face the truth: you're afraid of being bad. You're afraid of rejection. Your kindness is simply a form of social insurance that doesn't work. Your mind is held hostage by the fear of being misunderstood. But the truth is, it's better to be hated for who you are than to be loved for how convenient it is to use you. Insight number 4: the value frame. In every relationship, there is an invisible frame. Who sets the rules? Who adapts to whom? Your kindness forced you to voluntarily enter someone else's mold. You became an extra in someone else's film. True attraction is radiated by those who have their own goals and priorities above the fleeting whims of others. Your thinking must shift from "how can I help" to "is this in my best interests?" This isn't selfishness, it's spiritual hygiene. Your path to strength begins with the first "no," uttered without excuses. Excuses are the scent of weakness. A strong person simply states a fact. Your communication must be dry and concrete. Stop filling silences with your willingness to please. You'll notice something strange. As soon as you start refusing, people will initially become angry. This is the natural reaction of a parasite whose access to resources has been cut off. But then, after a while, something new will appear in their eyes. A glimmer of interest. The first grains of true respect. You're regaining your gravitational pull. Your kindness is no longer an obligation, but a gift. A gift is only valued when it's rare. Your brain is rewiring. Now you don't seek approval, you seek effectiveness. The true psychology of strength lies in integrating your shadow. You must allow yourself to be tough. You must allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Only then will your kindness become a choice, not a compulsion. Look at your hands. They no longer tremble, waiting for someone else's nod. Your confidence grows from the understanding that you can survive alone. You no longer need to buy the loyalty of others with your submissiveness. Do you see how the world around you is changing? Faded shadows are turning into clear contours. Your habits are changing. Now you invest time in yourself, not squander it on those who won't even remember your name tomorrow. Your mind is free from the shackles of that nice guy. You understand that kindness without strength is simply cowardice. And kindness, backed by strength, is true greatness. You choose who to shine on and who to leave in the shadows. This is a transformation. You no longer fear conflict. On the contrary, you see it as a tool for calibrating reality. Conflict reveals the truth, and truth is what manipulators fear most. Now you stand on solid ground. Your presence in the room is felt in your bones. Not because you speak loudly, but because you no longer need others' crutches. Your thinking has become razor sharp. It's time to end the era of free service. Your life is not a charity, it's an empire, and you are its sole emperor. Establish your own laws and don't dare break them for those who aren't willing to fight for you. Remember, the world doesn't respect those who give everything. It bows to those who have the courage to keep everything for themselves. Your mind now knows the difference between genuine compassion and reflexive submission. You used to apologize when someone stepped on your toes. Now you simply look the offender in the eye, and that look is heavier than any words. You no longer look for ways to back out of a conversation. Insight number 5, the trap of expected gratitude. The biggest mistake in your thinking is believing that your sacrifices create a debt in the souls of others. But in psychology, it works the other way around. People hate those to whom they are indebted. Your excessive help triggers a subconscious desire to distance themselves, so as not to feel obligated. You've stopped being a friend and become a creditor whom no one asked for a loan. You imposed your care like a commodity people didn't ask for. To regain respect, you need to write off all debts and stop investing in those who don't invest in you. Your communication now resembles a closed club. Previously, entry was free for every passerby. Now you demand an entry fee in the form of mutual respect and recognition of your boundaries. Those who are used to entering your life with dirty shoes flee in terror. And this is the best outcome you could have hoped for. Insight number 6, the predator-prey principle. There is no vacuum in social dynamics. If you don't demonstrate your power, you are automatically relegated to the resource category. Your brain must accept this dark truth. People are scanning your readiness to resist every second. Your softness is an invitation to attack. You begin to notice that as soon as you stop making excuses, people stop attacking. Your silence in response to provocation frightens them more than a scream. This is the confidence of a predator who knows his worth and doesn't waste energy on empty barking. Your habits in everyday life also change. You no longer rush to fulfill a request the second you hear it. You pause. You let people feel the weight of their own needs. In this pause, an awareness of the value of your action is born. Insight number 7, the value reflection effect. People look at you like a mirror. If you treat your time and energy like trash, they will do the same. But as soon as you start saving yourself, the world starts treating you like an antique. Don't wait for others to appreciate you. Set your own price and don't discount. Your thinking is now focused on the architecture of boundaries. You understand that every no is a brick in the wall of your personal security. The higher this wall, the more comfortable it is for those who have truly earned the right to be there. You feel the excess noise disappearing. The unnecessary people are filtered out like chaff. Your social circle narrows, but the quality of the connections that remain grows. Now your circle is filled only with those who value your yes, precisely because they know you could have said no. Insight number 8, the dark side of agreement. When you agree to something you don't want, you betray yourself. Your mind registers it as a defeat, and your self-esteem plummets. Every false agreement is a micro-betrayal that destroys your identity from within. You become an empty vessel. But now you choose integrity. Your body straightens, your shoulders drop. You no longer seem small, even if you're short. Your confidence is not a loud voice, but an inner silence that cannot be disturbed. Your brain stops generating "what will they think" scenarios. You understand that people are too preoccupied with themselves to dwell on your rejection. Your fear was inflated by your own imagination. You are free from the hallucinations of others' judgment. Insight number 9, the magnetism of autonomy. Notice how people's gazes have changed. They no longer show disdain. They show apprehension and curiosity. Your new coldness acts like a magnet. You have become a mystery to be solved, not a tool to be used. Your psychology is now based on facts, not hopes. You see people as they are, not as you'd like to see them through the prism of your kindness. This sobriety makes you invulnerable to disappointment. You no longer expect celebration from others. You yourself have become that celebration. You invest in your comfort, your health, and your knowledge. Your mind understands. Your most reliable ally is yourself. Everything else is temporary alliances. Your communication is now built on respect for strength. You respect strength in others and demand the same of yourself. You are not afraid of losing those who are incapable of such partnership. Your world has become purer and more transparent. You stand in the midst of your life, like a rock in the ocean. The waves of others' manipulations crash against you and crumble to dust. You feel a calm, dark joy from the realization of your power over yourself. This is true transformation. You have gone from servant to master. Your kindness is now a blade in a sheath. You can draw it or leave it inside, but everyone knows you have it. This knowledge is your most reliable shield. Remember forever, respect is not earned by favors. It is wrested from the world's grasp by your unwavering willingness to defend your own worth.